It is with great joy that I announce the beginning of an exciting new chapter in the Rockmont story.
Welcome to Lake Eden Preserve. I love saying that. I love saying Lake Eden Preserve, especially the preserve part, because it's just such a meaningful and loaded word. It really says so much about what we were trying to accomplish when we all got together, a bunch of alumni and myself, almost 15, 16 months ago, and said, what can we do to acquire this property, to acquire the camp, and make sure that it's going to be here for future generations of young men to come and enjoy Rockmont. We were all alumni. 95% of the ownership group is alumni. And so when people say to me, what's going to change? My short answer is nothing. We want it to remain as Camp Rockmont. We also want to use the property and the facilities and the off-season for members and guests and groups and weddings and all sorts of things. But during the summer, we are here for Camp Rockmont. It's what we have always loved. It's what we've always intended. And so we're excited about that beyond belief. And every time I say, welcome to Lake Eden Preserve, home of Camp Rockmont, I just have this huge smile that breaks across my face. So that's the story. Let me introduce you to Tom Woodard. Tom's the chairman of our board of managers from Nashville, Tennessee. Tom?
Hey, thanks, Chuck. My name is Tom Woodard, and I was a counselor and director at Camp Rockmont back in the 1980s. As the chairman of the first board of Lake Eden Preserve, I am humbled and honored to represent over 70 families, and growing, that have purchased Camp Rockmont and the land it operates on, known as Lake Eden, in order to preserve it. Camp Rockmont at Lake Eden Preserve, as Chuck says. That has a nice ring to it. Camp Rockmont has meant so much to so many of us since its inception in 1956, and we are so thankful to the people that have stewarded this beautiful place for the many years. I'm personally grateful for the leadership and guidance of David Bruce, Hap Endler, Cole Smith, and John Gernert, and their families and staff. They have done a phenomenal job of taking care of and building Camp Rockmont and this one-of-a-kind property into what it is today. Now it is our turn to steward this special place for generations to come. I want to assure each of you that Camp Rockmont at Lake Eden Preserve is going to remain a Christian boys' summer camp in the traditions that have molded so many of us. The land will not be developed, it will be preserved. We have committed our time, talents, and treasures to ensure that this place will be here for all to enjoy forever. Thanks for your continued support and the way you serve this place. Feel free to reach out to me or any of us with any questions. And may God bless you and your family.
And so, for those now responsible for taking the Rockmont mission into the future, I bid you Godspeed.